From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page. Now it's off to the show. Take it away, nerds.
Alrighty, everyone, and welcome here tonight once again for some more dirt track action here on Extreme Sim TV here at Kokomo Raceway for the ASCA Hammered Down Racing League on Extreme Sim TV. Now in the booth with us here tonight, making his first career broadcasting start for dirt racing. It's AJ the Man Capola back out here in action tonight, AJ.
Technically, you're right, but technically you're also wrong because we also do the trophy trucks, which
good point.
mostly do dirt. But right. I've never watched sprint cars before. I'm gonna help commentate on them, so this should be fun.
Well, it should be, right? So we're here at Kokomo Speedway for this round of the ASCA Hammer Down Racing Leagues, and right now it's Liam Garrison picking up the win last night at Williams Grove.
Yeah, I'm not used to these tracks, but I did look up Williams Grove and, you explaining to me how dirt track goes. I'm really excited to see how these guys maneuver a Kokomo tonight because the track doesn't look like it's got a lot of give to it.
No, Kokomo does not have give. Give is not in Kokomo's word of dictionaries. What I'm trying to say here is you make a mistake at Kokomo, you're going to put that car in that outside wall, because what we're going to see all night, AJ, is these cars up by the boards, up there by the fence, rocking it all night. Well, guess what it's time for? It is time for heat number one, AJ. So, heat one coming up, row number one. Gunnar Harris and Caden on the outside, Snyder right there starting second. Starting third, heat number one, Daniel Adam and Ross in fourth. Row number three, Cody there in fifth. Travis Weldon starts sixth. And row number four, the seventh starter of heat one, is Whitman. And I believe we're going to have roughly 2 heat races here tonight, AJ. AJ, what do you think you're about to see here at Kokomo? AJ, we lost AJ. Folks, we lost AJ. Oh no. We lost AJ. Let's get AJ back. Let's hurry and get AJ back. We got to get AJ back here, so we'll go get AJ back. We'll be right here as we get ready for heat number one. AJ went kaput on us. AJ left the building. Now AJ's back in the building. Let's see if AJ's back in the building yet as we get ready to go here at Kokomo Raceway heat number one. One of us left the building. It was either me or AJ. I don't know which, but we'll be back. So here we go, getting ready to go heat number one. We're going to hop back in here with my broadcast partner who thinks we just abandoned him here because I think we lost him. And we made it back to AJ. We made it back to AJ.
I left the building? No, you left the building.
Yeah, we both left the building, but we're going to get ready to go racing here tonight in heat number one, AJ.
I was going to say, I never left out of there, so I don't know what you're talking about, boy.
Here we go. Green flag is in the air. Heat number one underway, AJ.
Somebody's spinning.
Oh, that is going to be... Adams had a bit of a problem on the start. Gunner leads the way. Ross second, AJ.
Yeah, and Gunner looks like he's gone at the moment, and they're doing about 11 seconds a lap, 10 seconds a lap. So these 8 laps are gonna click off really fast.
Yeah, and look at them. They're all up by the board too, dude. Like they're trouble.
54 hard into the wall, and there is a caution for these.
Yep.
There are cautions out for these heat races.
I believe we had a technical malfunction there because they were planning on turning them off, but it's easy to have a problem. Let's see if we can find out what started this. We had cars wrecking everywhere. And as we know, AJ, our software does not like cautions that laps don't count. Makes it really interesting. I'm trying to find what happened.
That 54 got into the wall and somebody clobbered the 54, so.
Connor from the race lead. Let's take a look up by the fence here, running the boards. And we, just got into it there. That car is going to be absolutely destroyed. He's going to do a little gravedigger style spin to try to get back on all fours, AJ. But unfortunately, that car was killed.
Yeah, it was.
What was a great start for Gunner there, AJ? It went not so great. So, 6 to go in heat number 1 here tonight. Already 2 laps down. Back to green, stacking up on the restart. Go ahead, AJ.
I know. I was just commenting on that. You had a couple guys driving to the back of each other just as the green flag was back in the air.
Yeah, they just kind of made a boo-boo. One car real slow out of 4. That's Travis Weldon. He's about stopped on the racetrack. And right now it's Ross getting away. Yellow's out. No surprise there. And I think that's going to be for Weldon. Let's go back and take a look.
Makes me wonder if something is broke on that car.
Yeah, it could be that right front suspension or something broke on that machine. He just slowed to a complete crawl through the corner. Something happened. I wonder if his pedals came disconnected or something.
I have no clue.
It literally just rolled to a stop. You see the flagman, Bob the flagman up there.
Hey, Bob.
Bob the flagman up there putting the yellow out. And there it is. So 4 laps to go in this one. And right
and you have Travis and Cody on pit road right now.
Yeah,
as we're about to go back going green with Ross in the lead and the 75 of Daniel J. Adams behind him.
There we go, back at it here, man. 4 to go. Ross, Daniel, and look at the battle for 3rd, AJ.
Looking at the battle for 3rd. Now it's a battle for 2nd.
Oh no! One car in the fence. That's going to be Daniel getting a piece of it. That car's broken now. And he's going to have to whip that thing home. Ross getting the white flag this time by. Oh, Ross in the fence out of turn 4 as well. Checkered is out. Ross wins it after putting it in the fence. Wow.
Interesting. That was a very entertaining heat race. Got to give it to these guys for at least putting on a show.
Harris there coming home 2nd. Let's see. Let's see if Ross is in here. We've been trying to grab the heat winners, but Ross is not here. And we got a mosey to heat 2 already. So Sammy McNabb right there. Ryland Pearson 2nd. 3rd is Robert Scatterfield, your points leader. Wolf 4th. 5th is J.D. Schneider. And Jay Barker there in 6th. That's your 6-car heat for heat 2. And with the amount of cars we got, AJ, I think this will be the last heat.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure. I don't know if they're going to skip the LCQ.
Most likely will.
I don't know if that eliminates the drivers that would be in the LCQ if you skip it.
But we will get ready here. So here we go, AJ. What'd you think of heat number 1?
Chaotic, fun, and fun to watch.
That's Pearson right there. Robert Scatterfield, your points leader, coming into the night in a 55 champ. The 014 right there behind him, that is Chance Wolf. The old Wolfster right there in the 14 AJ Barker right there in the O2 as well. Back there lining up. Who is your pick to win this one?
I will go with, as I'm trying to... Give me a sec. Heat 2, Grid 1. Why is that not working?
Yeah, it's kind of funny with those type things sometimes.
I'll actually shoot for the 099.
Oh, Pearson, good choice. Up to the wall. We are green. Cars up by the very top of the racetrack, AJ.
A couple guys in the berm.
Now they're in that berm. Oh, one car in the catch fence. Trouble. Back straight away.
That's the 014, and he immediately takes it to pit road.
And funnily enough, it did not call a yellow on that one. So 6
no, it didn't.
To go. Catterfield, he's back to the front. He's gotten by. Pearson there, battle for the race lead. Points leader leads it. Here comes Pearson, big slide. Pearson to the race lead, AJ. Not for long. Man, Scatterfield and Pearson, and more trouble. Pearson.
Scatterfield is in the lead.
Yeah, Scatterfield back in the lead, and we got another car, Pearson, in the fence.
There's the caution.
So what do you think your first dirt track experience, buddy?
Oh, I'm looking forward to this race because at least out of everything, it's going to have a lot of action in it.
Oh, yeah, dude, this league does not disappoint with action. The ASCA, hammered down the racing leagues, always represents, AJ.
Cool.
Oh.
Awesome. I'm pretty excited for the feature. But you are watching the ASCA Hammer Down Dirt League here on Extreme Sim TV. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and join us in the chat.
And also stay tuned because we're going to go about 60 miles up the road to Indy here a little bit later for Indianapolis Raceway. So we don't have to go far in our travels, buddy. Only about 60 miles.
Yeah, ain't that nice?
That means we don't have to fuel up the private jet. We can just go Greyhound. But
His truck is pulling off.
And a little weird start here. Scatterfield got a big gap over everybody else. Green in the air. We're back underway. Points leader Scatterfield leading heat number 2. Pearson on pit road. I'm still going Pearson in second because everybody else is 3 laps down, AJ.
Yeah.
Now he's going to pull out. Scatterfield's got this. Pearson is going to come off of pit road. Imagine that, still in second with 1 to go. Well, that's the first time I've ever seen that. Probably will be the last. Checkered flag is out for Robert Scatterfield to get the win. Pearson going to finish second, maybe on his lid. Yep, second for Pearson. Wolf third. That's your top 3 in heat number 2. Well, 2 heats.
Looks like Cody Gump has changed the track slate for the next session to 25%.
Oh boy.
So, what does that mean, Matt, for people who like me that do not know?
It's going to be a bit more slicker, a bit more used up as we continue to go here. And actually, 25% is not that terrible, depending on where they were at there with warm-up happening right now. It'll be curious to see how slick this track's going to get tonight. But we got 2 minutes of warm-up before the feature, AJ. So how about you tell the friendly folks at home all about that Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast?
Oh, cool. So Nerds Doing Nerd Things is a proud channel partner with Extreme Sim TV. It's my podcast. We talk about all things nerdy, if you couldn't tell by the name of it. So yeah, we've done a Marvel series. We've done a lot of nerd stuff. We covered Comic-Con. That Matt really enjoyed that episode.
Yep.
But this week, after we finished Nerdtober, which was all Stephen King, we're covering the new My Hero Academia movie. Picture a world that 90% of the people in the world have superpowers. And yeah, we're talking about the new movie that came out last Friday. And that episode actually, yes, I did. And that episode actually comes out tomorrow at 9 a.m., which after we're done with both our broadcasts tonight, I have to go edit.
Well, you've got a busy night tonight.
Yes, I do.
And then Call of Duty in there as well, right?
Yep.
Oh, with everything you got going on, Mr. AJ, how do you keep all this stuff straight?
I rely on the people closest to me sometimes.
Yep, that's exactly right. Namely, Susie, the co-host.
Yeah, she's wonderful, but we're down in the description below of this video after the racing tonight. Go check us out. You know, we have fun. We really enjoy having fun. We're very vulgar.
Yeah, you could say that again. Yeah, it's definitely not particularly made for children.
No, God no.
Whatsoever.
But Matt, I know you enjoy it. You have fun with it.
Yes, I do. I enjoy it. So as we get ready here, 29 seconds left, AJ. As you see, if you look in the corners right now, buddy, you see the glare on the racetrack entering the corners in some spots.
Yep.
That's the slick spots coming up we were talking about earlier. I'm wondering how that's going to affect that top line here. We may see them start to migrate towards the bottom here before the feature ends.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't want to be up in the dark stuff?
All right. Well, the very dark, so it's kind of weird to read. So the very, very dark stuff is good. The slick-looking glass shine stuff that you'll see is not so good. So you have to, that's the challenge the drivers have, man. You've got to be able to read this dirt. And reading dirt is very, very difficult sometimes. But look at row number 1, AJ, as we get ready to go here for feature time. In tonight's doubleheader, it's Ross going to be on the pole. Scatterfield starting second. Gunnar Harris third. Pearson fourth. Fifth right now, Caden Snyder. Chancey Wolf sixth. Seventh is Daniel J. Adam. Sammy McNabb in eighth. Ninth is Cody Gump right there with Jay Barker. Right there in 10th, Travis Weldon 11th, J.P. Schneider there in 12th, and Mr. Whitman right there behind him in 13th. So 13 cars here in tonight's feature for 25 laps, AJ at Kokomo.
Oh yeah, these 25 laps are going to go by real fast.
Yeah, it's going to be. It's going to be
depending
like
on how many
Flash.
cautions we get, but
It's going to be like
if this thing goes green, they can do about 6 laps a minute.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so get ready for some great racing here. And again, don't blink it or you'll miss it, right, AJ?
Pretty much. The only way it's going to last longer than maybe 5 minutes is if we start getting cautions, because you said caution laps do not count.
Exactly. So that's the problem here. Can Robert Scatterfield get another win? What about Gunner? He was quick in his race till he got in the fence, AJ.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see which driver from Heat 1 or Heat 2 will pretty much survive the field and pull away.
Yeah, that's going to be the question. Everybody at home, get on your feet. It is feature racing time for the ASCA Hammer Down Dirt League here on Extreme Sim TV, buddy.
And waiting for the green flag, waiting for it.
And there they go.
There it goes.
Good start there. Look at the Gunner, though. Gunner immediately around the bottom trying to make it work. Not going to happen. AJ in trouble behind.
And we already have a caution out.
Yep. That's what my fear was with a start that tight. Let's go take a look at the replay if we can here on our end. Try to deduce what all we had go on there, AJ.
I'm looking for it.
Are you either looking for it, folks? So am I.
I would rewind it and go look at the 09 of Caden.
Cars high. It's really, they were all stacked up here and just, yeah, crazy. Not quite sure on that one, but that was interesting, buddy.
Yeah, at least caution laps go by fast here. I will give it that.
Yeah. So we'll have 2 on the board as we go green once again, AJ.
Yep.
Look who's reading. That's Ross up front. Scatterfield in second, trying to chase him down, buddy.
Yeah, where do you think the preferred line would be right now? Would it be up towards the top?
Yeah, from what I'm seeing, you're still wanting to be right on that berm. You don't want to be around the bottom just yet. You need the top to be a little bit slicker. And yellow is out. Trouble on the racetrack once again.
We have Caden Snyder, the 9, on pit road at the moment.
Yep, so trouble for Caden. Let's take a look at the replay. Let's see what we got. Oh, he ended up on his lid here, AJ. Let's take a look.
Oh, they do get one fast repair.
Yes, but, well, he also had the toe, too, so that's not going to help him. He'll be a lap down, but look. Ooh, just jumped the cushion, got in the fence, and that's it.
Probably should have throttled up so you could have tried to spin it out of it.
Yeah, try to just get off of it the best you can as they're coming to green once again. So from your point of view, AJ, how does dirt racing differ for the asphalt stuff that we do usually?
Well, how it differs is you want the car to kick out sideways because it looks like that helps you turn.
Right.
And you don't want to be in the dark stuff for what you were saying, as like you want to be in asphalt racing. But we are green, and when that 54 is all over the back bumper of that 55.
Yeah, he is. He's right there now. Look at 1 and 2 as they come through. See that little thin, as was out, but thin strip of dark dirt there. The top is starting to go away, AJ, slowly. Yep. But we're back under yellow. If we don't get some green here, it's never going to go away.
The 02 and the 010, it looked like they had a little contact together right in front of you.
Yeah, wow. Right there, that is a weld in
now,
there.
for everybody watching at home, there is a 15-minute time limit to this feature. If they were to go start to finish green, the race would be over in about 4.5, 5 minutes. But caution laps do not count, so we'll get there when we get there, whether it's time or lap count. But you know, like what I said before, there's plenty of action going on, and I think it's just either it's people new to this track or people new to dirt. It just looks like it's a little tough out there tonight.
Well, they're also in the 410 sprint car, which is the hardest of the 3 to drive by far. So you've got 305, you got 360, and then you got the 410 as we're back green. And right now, right there is Ross right in front of Scatterfield. These top 3 really battling out.
Oh yeah, I've been focused on the top 3 this whole time, but as you can see, a lot of them, the top 4, only one of them stayed on the high side.
And look at Scatterfield. Whoa. Did you see that? He went all the way to the apron, AJ, or to the bottom.
Yeah, he did.
And he made it work. Trouble behind him again.
Looks at the 55.
That Scatterfield got turned after that. Epic move. Wow. He went to the bottom, tried to slide job at AJ, and just couldn't get it to connect, to hook up for him. Well, buddy, what do you think? Top or bottom, where do you want to be?
I don't know. I'm thinking the people are going to start trying to diamond it a little bit. Maybe start high and then exit low and get back towards the wall. It's what it looked like is trying to happen a little bit. But we're going to get lap 10 on the board. Next green flag lap, so...
Well, another problem, AJ, that these guys have, the cars now, these sprint cars in iRacing like to wing over a whole lot on the left rear as well. So, imagine, because you're an asphalt guy for this one, right? Imagine your left rear tire getting more grip than your right rear. That's pretty much what winging over does.
Okay.
And it makes the car feel really, really, really funky. It's hard to explain, but it just does not run the way you would like it to. Because yes, you want to be sideways, but you don't want to be too sideways as well.
Yeah, I just go back to watching cars. Sometimes you want to turn right to turn left.
Exactly, as we go green. 16 to go.
But we've had the class of the field 1, 2, 3, 4 all night.
Yeah, look up front. Gunner to the middle, and look at Gunner, AJ, to the race lead with a slime.
Oh, he's gonna.
Oh, cross.
That was an awesome crossover by the 10 there.
That's Ross, crossover again. Here we go. This is what sprint cars are known for. Crossover. This is like watching Brock Lesnar's suplexes. You just start counting. And car in the wall. Ross in the fence. That's going to kill his momentum. 13 to go, AJ.
Yep. And the 10 car just pulls away even more.
And yellow is out. And car around behind them. So instead of Suplex City, is it Slide Job City?
Pretty much. Slide job! Slide job!
One of my friends on Facebook just messaged me, AJ, for you, and said, we're going to convert AJ into our dirt guy after all. Oh, trust me, guys, the first time I called dirt ever, I was like a fish out of water. I was just like,
I'm a big fish out of water.
Have you ever been to a dirt track in real life?
No.
Bro, you got to go. Wait, without a doubt, you got to go. It is the most fun thing you'll ever watch. You'll come home all muddy and everything. It's great. You'll get hit in the eyeball with mud balls. That happened to me.
Pace truck is onto pit road, and we are half a lap from going green.
Here we go, going green. Gunner Harris. There it is. Top two going to get away. 12 to go. The gun show coming to the top lane. Look at that. Looking for room. No room there, AJ.
Oh, man. Good on both of them for not wrecking off of that.
Pearson, your pick, man. Coming in third right now. Right with them. Yellow out. 11 to go. Caution back out here at Kokomo Speedway.
Got the 014 on pit road now.
As we continue here at Kokomo. And we'll get ready to get back racing, AJ. So what do you think we're going to see over the last 10 laps? Do you think Ross will hang on? Or do you think somebody will pull up, make the pass, make it happen?
Well, if we're going to have 1 or 2 lap stints, I think he can hold on. But it depends. If we have like a good, I guess, 10 laps to the finish, we're going to see some leapfrogging. And if it equals out where he's in the lead on that final lap, he might actually win it.
Well, we're about to find out here with 10 laps to go. And they're going to wave off the restart here. And I will say, I don't know if you could see that darkness getting darker in that dirt, AJ. Starting to get slick in some areas.
Oh, yeah.
So to explain dirt to the fans at home that may not know, there's actually 3 different states. You've got your wet track, which is really tacky. Your drier track that is still a little bit tacky, and then the completely dried out track, which is known as a slick track, which is what we're getting to, that's really slick. And here we go, green in the air once again.
That 54 is right on Ross's bumper.
Yeah, he is. That top side's getting more rubbered up down here in 3 and 4 than 1 and 2. Will you have to start making the move to the bottom? I think we just seen it happen. There you go, Gunner. Doing exactly that. Took advantage of it, AJ.
Yeah, he did a really, really good job with it, and then he moved straight to the top. I figured he would have stayed at the bottom, keep doing what...
Scatterfield around, sorry, but yellow, no yellow. We stay green. Go ahead, AJ.
No, I'm surprised we're still green.
Ryan Pearson there in second, 7 to go. And that was your points leader that went around the 55 of Scatterfield. Now drops to 6. He's going to have to put a drive together with 6 to go to try to get back to the top 5.
Oh, I think he's dropping further.
He's hanging in there, buddy. P5.
I have Travis.
I'm scoring Scatterfield ahead of Travis.
Scatterfield's in 5th then.
Yep. It's kind of weird. Sometimes it does that. 3 to go this time by. And I think actually, I'm not getting a lap count either. Yellow is out.
We're on 23 and only have like 2 minutes left.
Yellow's out, so yellow on the racetrack. And believe it or not, Scatterfield back to 4th, AJ. Wow. You don't think he's gonna make this work in like 2 laps, do you?
I have no clue. I am really excited to see if Gunner can hold on to the lead or if Pearlson can get by him. Pearson.
Well, if Pearson can make a move, but what if Scatterfield from 4th gets a good restart? Can he get back up there? With what?
Probably.
Basically going to be a 2-lap dash. So, guys, when we get the green flag, don't blink because it's going to be over in about 30 seconds. Oh. Yeah, this is going to be crazy. Green in the air. Here we go. Great restart for Harris.
2 to go.
2 laps to go. Everybody by the wall running the boards. Harris pulling away. Pearson 2nd. 3rd is Daniel. 1 to go at Kokomo, AJ.
I think it's the 54s. I don't think he's got any challengers unless he really screws up and gets into the, and he's getting away from the wall. Good job.
Gunner right there. He does it for the 54 and checkered flag. Gunner Harris, winner here tonight. Can you say winner, winner, turkey dinner?
Winner, winner, turkey dinner.
Well, he tried to, well, that was an epic fail. He tried to do a donut and clip the, somebody's going to be a sport and help him over. We're going to go to victory lane, but tried to do a donut and clip the victory lane and it threw the car over. So we got to give that a 0 out of 10 for completion, a 9 for style points. And he'll go to victory lane here and we'll get ready to grab your interview with your race winner, the gun show, Gunner Harris.
I'm looking for him. I don't see him.
Oh, they'll be here in a minute. It takes them a minute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they takes them a minute to get here. But what a finish with Gunner Harris going to victory lane. So, what's your thoughts on your first night of dirt oval broadcasting, buddy?
I thought it was fun. I really enjoyed how wild it was, and I didn't really know who was going to be the sprint car that won. You know, after doing asphalt for so long, you kind of figure out who is going to rise to the front.
Right.
But it was fun to see, you know, slide job after slide job after slide job. Like I heard Dale Jr. in my head. But right now we have the winner of the race, Gunner Harris of the 54 sprint car. Matt, take the interview away.
All right, it's the gun show, Gunner. How are you doing?
Good. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good, man. Well, you got it. Once you got by Scatterfield there, was able to get clear. You was able to use that top lane. How close was that top lane to going away?
It wasn't really that close to going away. It stays pretty well dominant here. I was just I kind of knew I had the faster car the whole race. Just couldn't really get around him. I knew middle and 3 and 4 was a lot faster than the top early on, but the just slider in 1 and 2 was really no good. And I was able to get pretty side by side with Ross and them there, and then I just couldn't really execute the slider in 1 and 2. But once I think he bobbled up top in 1 and 2, and I was able to really get clear, and that was pretty much it.
Oh man, once you got there, like you said, you was able to kind of motor away. Congratulations to you, man, on a great run here tonight. Getting victory lane here at Kokomo. One of the harder tracks for these 410 sprints, man.
Oh yeah, it is. It's really quite tricky right there on the top side, especially as you saw in the heat race. I pretty much pulled the bonehead move and stuff that head on in the exit, I guess, or the entrance. You don't really know which one it was, but was able to rebound from that, and then just couldn't take the guys at Speed 51. Clayton Tilley and those guys, all the momentum guys, they all really support me, and they all do a really good job with setups. And I like to thank WA Stone Supply and Rapid Driver Designs, as well as Cody, for sponsoring the payouts and the league and all that. And Daniel for putting up the extra $5, I think it was, to lead lap 17 or whatever lap it was, and you guys for broadcasting. Appreciate it.
No problem, man. Again, congratulations, the gun show, victory lane here tonight.
Appreciate it.
This is one of the admins of the series. I'd like to just make a quick announcement. I was trying to see if Gunner was going to still be in here. Because Gunner has won, I believe, at least 4 races or 5 races so far, I'm going to say this. I'm going to put up about a bounty of $5 for every night that he wins a race. And no one is able to beat him, so...
Oh, I tell you what I'll do. I'll throw in on your bounty. I'll go $2 on top of that.
All right. That sounds good.
So now we got a bounty.
Oh, this should lead to some awesome racing.
But yeah, I figure he's won plenty of races so far. Might as well give a few of those guys behind him a little bit of extra get up and go, I guess you could say. But thank you guys for streaming, by the way.
No problem, man. You know what? It's a shame, though, dude, that we can't do like you would in real life and do it for motors. Now, that would be fun. Oh, but again, looking forward to that. That's going to make Tuesday very interesting.
Yeah, for sure. And I'll let you guys get back to your interviews.
Thank you, buddy. Have a great one, man. So bounty, dun dun dun. That means I got to do some graphics. Ooh, that's going to be fun. So as we get ready here, we're going to see if we can find Pearson down here. And let's see if we can find Mr. Pearson. Do you see, buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where may he be located? I cannot see.
He's in here.
Oh, there he is.
Hello?
Hey, man, you got a copy on me, bud?
I do, sir.
Alrighty, man. Coming home second to the gun show. What do you think now? The bounty just being announced by Daniel against Gunner there. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, it really should. Yeah, I mean, Gunner's a good guy and all. I've raced with him for a while now, actually, before he went on his asphalt tangent. So, yeah, I've known Gunner for a while. He's a cool cat.
10-4, oh, them asphalt guys are so bad. Right.
Yeah, asphalt's for getting there, dirt's for racing, am I right?
Well, see, we're working on converting AJ here to racing, to dirt racing. This was his.
I mean, it's what it's all about, man. If you buy the sim for anything but dirt, I don't know. It's just being sideways. There's just something different about it.
Off topic, but I would jet know a guy that made a rig out of a 410 frame.
Oh yeah, I mean, my setup right now, I bought some expensive pedals, a wheel, and I run in VR right now, so
nice,
pretty cool.
Well, Meg is able to pull off a second place finish here tonight.
Heck yeah.
What do you think you would have done different to get by the gun show?
Had more laps, definitely. More consistent 1 and 2. 3 and 4, I had him by at least half a tenth a lap. If I didn't screw it up. 1 and 2, I just needed to be up on the walls more, but after me and my heat race tagging the wall twice, I tried to stay away from it. I was racing smarter instead of harder.
Right.
Gunner's just got it dialed. I was trying my best to just be consistent with it. And I suck on the restarts here. I just cannot get them down, so I lost about 3 car lengths on every restart.
And 4, man. Well, maybe next time out you can go get him, man.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, back when before the original tire change, I was monster at Kokomo. Like, I was really good. I think whenever I ran a league here, out of the 3 races, I won both of them, and the one I didn't win, I got second. So I was really good at Kokomo. The new tire change came out. I didn't run Kokomo. And then this tire change came out. That was my first time ever turning a lap on it with this tires. So
did it feel like the car was winging over a lot on the left rear here?
Quite the contrary.
Oh, wow.
I thought the car drove to the right more. Like, coming off the turns, I could not get it to turn left.
That is very interesting.
Yeah, like whenever I hopped in the throttle coming off of 4, it just wanted to drive straight to the wall, and I had to let off major. I thought I was pedaling the car like a drag car, just get control of it. I was turning my wheel probably at least 90 degrees to the left, and it still shot to the wall. So I've got to make some changes on the set probably for that. But other than that, it was pretty good. It stuck on the cushion pretty nicely, so I can't really complain.
Maybe a little bit too much right rear bite in it, maybe?
Maybe, man. Yeah. I just run the sets my team owner makes, so
I tell you what, I ran the 360 that earlier in the week at Knoxville, I believe is where they're at.
Mhm.
It was winging over so bad.
Oh yeah. You have to. All of my old sets we run, they still work, but you have to change the wing angles in all of them. Qualifying, heat, feature, any of them, you have to change the wings now.
Well, man, again, congratulations coming home.
Mhm.
P2 here
Thank
tonight. You got anything for him, AJ?
No, just go get that bounty next week.
Yes, sir.
I kind of feel bad for AJ here, guys, because he's hearing terms that he's never heard in his life. He's like, what's this wing over thing y'all speak of?
Oh yeah, I mean, I run dirt only really, and I've just got iRacing. I'm about to come up on my year anniversary in the next 10 days, so I've done all this in a year, so I'm pretty happy with that. I've stuck with the sprint cars and ran with them, so I think I've come a pretty far way in a year.
All righty, man. Well, again, congratulations. P2 here tonight.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
All right, now we got to get Daniel back up here for his interview.
Yeah,
'Cause he-
pulling him now.
All right, Daniel has reappeared. Daniel, you got us, maybe?
Yes, sir. I got you.
All righty, People's Champ coming home third here tonight. What, anything you could have done differently?
If I wouldn't have dug myself in a hole there in the heat race after going to the back and wrecking, it probably would have been good, and not spinning out in the first turn would have helped my chances a lot. But it was nice to be able to fight back up to third.
Well, man, are you looking forward to next week with the bounty in play, everything now?
Yeah, that bounty is really nice. Thanks to Rick, by the way, for that. Definitely going to put some more pressure on Gunner, and it's going to be a really good race to watch and to race in. So I think we're going to have a lot of those high dollar guys we got in here come out.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting when it happens Tuesday. I don't think that bounty will last long. I think somebody will get it next week.
Yeah, you never know, though. Gunner's been on a roll right now in this league, and he's just tearing it up. So it might go a couple of races. I think it probably will.
All righty, man. Well, again, congratulations, P3 here tonight, buddy.
Thank you.
All righty, man. We'll talk to you later.
Yep.
All right, AJ, your first dirt broadcast on the oval side in the books. What do you think?
Tonight was pure chaos, and I loved every second of it. And, you know, a lot of this stuff is like a foreign language to me right now, but if you give me a week or two of consistently watching and broadcasting with you, I'll start picking it up.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody give AJ a hand, because this was literally the first time he's watched dirt racing in real life. Honestly, it doesn't matter. He hasn't seen it. So great job, dude.
No, it was a lot of fun. Like, congratulations to Harris for the win, and I really enjoyed the bunny hopping of everybody. Like, you're in first place, going to the next turn. Now you're in first place. You know, I honestly heard Dale Jr. in the back of my head. I know he's an asphalt guy, but go with me here. I literally heard him say, slide job, like every turn.
Well, I'll give you some broadcaster buddy help, man. I'll tell you what you need to do. Since the Duel in the Desert's coming up this next week, go to XR or Race XR Plus. Get you a $30 subscription and watch a Duel in the Desert. It's like six nights of racing. You'll enjoy it. I promise you. I wouldn't steer you on. I did that for the Bristol Dirt Nationals and loved it. And probably maybe going to do it for the Nationals in Vegas coming up.
Dude, I wish I was able to just throw on MAV TV.
There we go. But again, guys, that's it for tonight for the ASCA Hammer Down Dirt League. Thank you guys for everyone that makes this happen each and every week. AJ, it was a lot of fun here tonight. It did not disappoint, did Kokomo. Now we got to go 60 miles up the road to Indy and get ready for that.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to going to the Art of Bricks, and what an awesome night Thursdays are going to start being with both the ASCA and the Apex series. It's kind of going to be like Monday nights all over again.
Tends to happen, don't
it? I'm really excited. I like doing a bunch of these double races.
And man, well, again, congratulations to our race winner. We will see you on Tuesday night, folks. Until then, stay safe.